All right, back in Hamilton, Tim Hortons Field as we get ready for Grey Cup 110. Winnipeg Sports Talk is not doing Grey Cup week without speaking to this man, the land shark, Willie Jefferson.
What up?
How are you? How are you feeling after that big win in front of the home fans last Saturday against BC?
Man, I'm excited. It's been hard trying to stay calm and cool and collected and things like that during practice, during meetings, during like media stuff, photo shoots and stuff like that. Man, I'm just excited to be here in Hamilton again for the Grey Cup, holding it down for Winnipeg. It's up.
Hey, speaking of Winnipeg, what a game last Saturday. We'll get to you and your defensive teammates' performance in a moment, but you're a guy that likes to get that crowd going. That crowd was absolutely on fire from the start till the finish. Where did that one rank as far as the help you guys got from the fans packing IG Field?
Man, that's number one. For one, I want to say thank you for all the fans that showed up, helped sell out the crowd, fill the stands. For number two, I want to say thank you for all the noise that you guys brought. If you can, please bring it down to Hamilton. We need it. We want it. We love it. And for three, man, it was absolutely amazing. Like, I would rank that number one right after 2022's Western Final. It was cold that year, but everybody still showed up and had the stands rocking. Last weekend, the stands was absolutely shaking. I could hear it, on the field. It was hard to try to calm them down when Zach was on the field. Like the Jumbotron had the little signs and everything saying, please, offense is at work. But our fans are the greatest in the league, man. We travel well, especially, for the Grey Cup and stuff like that. So I don't expect anything less but perfection from our fans.
You and your defense really seemed to feed off it. Obviously, didn't give BC a lot of time to have long conversations in the huddle. But bottom line, when the ball was snapped, that was almost as good as it gets for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Where does that defensive performance as a team, with everyone getting a piece of it, rank amongst the best that you remember as a Bomber?
I mean, that was probably our best performance. That was probably our best performance. Other than, I don't know, have we shut anybody out? Just like Goose said.
Montreal only got 3 points on offense in that game that was 47-17.
Well, close. It was almost close to perfection. We gave up, we gave up 3 points in the second half. 3 points in the second half, and then we gave up that touchdown at the beginning. That was about it. So, you know what I'm saying? That was luck too. So
yeah, it was like we had a lot of fun talking about Vernon Adams, and credit to him for being a warrior and staying out there.
Most definitely.
I mean, yeah, that was he was terrorizing him basically the entire time. It's 9 sacks, and you're getting in Jackson Jeffcoat, linebackers, DBs. I imagine that sort of ferocity from the Bomber defense, you guys plan on bringing right here at Tim Hortons Field on Sunday?
Most definitely. You got to bring it back again, man. That's something that we love doing. We love bringing pressure, especially from the defensive end standpoint. Love bringing pressure from the linebackers. You know what I'm saying? As long as we, keep communicating, keep playing at a high clip, keep listening to Coach Ritchie, we good.
Willie, I joke with Nick Dembski that this stuff, getting to the big game, and this is why you play it. It never gets old. But I have to ask you, as a veteran player that's been with this organization for a long time, that's had so much success, how special is it to know that you guys are on the verge of removing any doubt of a dynasty, and maintaining that level of excellence and consistency 4 straight years coming back to this game?
Man, we not worried about it at all. Like, that's something that we let you guys worry about.
Talk about after the game.
You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that stuff on the plane ride home. Like, once somebody brings it up, like us as players, the staff, the coaches and things like that, though nobody brings that type of stuff up until we hear from the media.
It's about going 1-0 on Sunday.
Going 1-0, man. Like, we can care less about titles or accolades or all, like, any of that stuff, man. Like, it's an honor and a privilege to have all those things, to be a part of all those things. But until we do what we came here to do, all that stuff is just noise in the wind.
Let me ask you about Adam Bighill. I mean, he's been a teammate of yours ever since you've been here. One of the great leaders in Bomber and CFL history. And there is question as to whether he'll be able to go. If he's unable to go, How much of a rallying point is that for the other guys that will be out there on the field?
Oh, it's a big step up for those guys. But Biggs, being the person he is, being the leader that he is, being the great teammate that he is, he's gonna have those guys ready to do exactly what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to do it, when they're supposed to do it, ready to lock in on keys and calls and formation adjustments and everything. Like, Biggs is gonna be on the sideline, whether he's dressed or not. He's gonna be on the sideline. He's gonna be locked in. He's gonna be focused. He's gonna be tuned in. So dialed in, all those things. So when we, as a defense, come off the field onto the sideline, he's going to be there ready to talk and let us know what he's seen, what changes we need to make, what checks we need to make when we get back on the field, and be there.
Willie Jefferson with us. This is a unique week. You're on the road. You come out early. How much is it fun for you? Is there a lot of time that you have for fun, or does the intensity sort of ramp up as you get closer to game?
Nah, you find time for fun, especially in between meetings, in between media.
You guys seem to have a lot of fun together, just in
exactly.
general.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta find time to have fun, and then like the most important part about that is you gotta find time to have fun with your teammates, because we're not here with family and friends, or it's not no work vacation trip or nothing like that. We're here to work. We're here to handle business, but at the same time, when you get your free time, spend that time with your teammates. Spend that time with some guys that you're not gonna be around for the next six to 8 months. When you're back at home in the off season, like this is our time. This is still our time. This is still time for us to get closer as a team, get closer as friends, get closer as teammates and things like that. Time for you to learn something new about somebody that you have absolutely no idea about, and that's something that we take full advantage of. We take pride in that, and that's something that Coach O'Shea pushes on us. Like find somebody that's not in your position group, and go have lunch or have breakfast. Like we have breakfast at the hotel, but sit down and have breakfast and talk to somebody that you don't usually talk to. Because you're not gonna be able to see them like I said, in the next couple months.
How much is that connection you guys have with your teammates a part of the identity of this group, and how much does that make? We hear you guys all talk about how you play for each other. I mean, it really, that's a cliche that you hear a lot. It's pretty clear that everyone wearing this blue jersey means it.
It's huge, man. Because I'm a defensive lineman, right? So I don't necessarily deal with the offense, but I have guys on the offensive side of the ball that I'm very close with, so I, like, when I get free time, I try to go spend my time with some of the offensive guys. Like, I go against Stan and Jamarcus all day. So, what I'm saying, when I get a little free time, I'll go hang out with them, talk with them for a little bit, but I also go talk to guys like Dembski, Rasheed Bailey, Kenny Lawler, Dalton Schoen. I talk to Zach sometimes. Me and Zach are very good. Our daughters are very close. Our wives are very close. So me and him, we talk all the time. So I talk to Zach. I'll talk to Dakota. I'll talk to Drew Brown. I'll talk to Brady, Johnny, Sergio, Jameson. Like I'm talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like defensive guys too. I'm always talking to.
You're the man of the people when you're hanging with the kickers and the punters.
Defensive guys, but man, it's everybody. Man, everybody gets some love from me, and I just want, at the end of the day, when the season's over, or when like this may be the last game for one of these guys, you never know, and I don't want them to be like, man, my last time playing, like, man, Willie didn't speak to me, or when somebody came up, oh man, do you know Willie Jefferson? I don't want them to be like, oh no, I knew he was on my team, but we never talked or we never spoke. I want, like, if somebody would say, man, you know Willie Jefferson, I want them to be like, yeah, man, I know Willie Jefferson, man. That was one of my best friends, or one of my good friends, or whatever. We used to talk all the time and all that good stuff. I don't never want anybody to bring my name up and anybody else have anything bad to say, or not bad, but not something good to say.
People will remember the laughs, but they'll also remember the sacks, and I know that is the focus. Last one for you, Willie. You guys have been here before. This was the goal from when you guys broke training camp at the beginning of the season. How would you describe both the level of excitement within the room, but also your confidence level that you can be on the right side of the scoreboard at the end of Sunday night?
Man, everything's high. The energy's high. The excitement's high. I'm gonna say that we are very confident in ourselves and our abilities, and we're gonna come out here and play a tough, hard-nosed Winnipeg football game. It's gonna be Winnipeg-style football from the whistle till you see fireworks going off at the end.
Let's get it. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you
Thanks
so
very much, Willie.
Thank you.